Hello, in this episode, I'm going to be setting out some bee traps, swarm hive traps, whatever you want to call them, to try to attract free bees. Stay tuned. I'm going to share with you guys how I'm doing it. Yep, this is going to be easy. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I am setting up some swarm traps. There's several different types of swarm traps that you can review for yourself to see which one is going to fit you best. There's a lot of shows on YouTube featuring this. But those swarm traps need an attractant. One of the attractants is simply lemongrass oil, because lemongrass oil, it's a citral acid. It's one of those that mimics the Naragansette pheromones that bees emit from the entrance of the hive to let everybody know that this is home. It's emitted by the worker bees for, the orientation and recoupment of both geranic acid and citral acid is what it's combined with. And there's a product on the market I bought that has it both. It's already formulated for you. It's called Swarm Science Advanced Swarm Lure. I got this on Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and leave that link right here so you guys can copy it and go on Amazon and order it for yourself. I'll show you guys how to apply it and where to apply it. So I need to get my hives out of the greenhouse. I was in there manipulating them earlier to get them ready for setting up for as a bait hive or a swarm trap. So let's get this going. Now, while I'm bringing the beehives up to my locations where I want to set them, I'm just going to go over a few of the pheromones that honeybees produce and what they produce them for. They have the alarm pheromone. It has two main alarm pheromones have been identified in honeybees and workers, and that kind of smells like a banana, so you don't want to eat a banana before going to your hives. The other one is a brood recognition pheromone. There is a pheromone produced specifically by drones, which are the boy bees. There is the Dofer or Dofer's gland pheromone that's produced by the queen from her vaginal area. There's the egg marking pheromone, the footprint pheromone, the forager's pheromone, and the Naragansette pheromone. And that's what we're dealing with, is what we call the Naragansette pheromone in this application. Now you may be wondering why I chose this spot. It's high off the ground. They typically recommend you hang it in a tree, but I'm 66 years old. I am not going to be climbing trees at my age and planting these things, so I figured I'm going to place it here, and it is facing south, and it'll be easy to keep an eye on and maybe catch the bees, because they do come off of a tree line. You typically set them at the edge of a tree line, face it west, east, or south, mainly south. The bottom frame is what it is, the honey super, and that is the right size. Keep it void. And then the top box is I have full of frames, and now that top box is full of frames, as you've seen when I was putting it together. I have drawn out frame. Some brood frame is good frame to have in there to give off the scent and the aroma as an extra attractant for bees to be lured into the hive. And that way the drawn out comb is already ready and pulled out to help the queen start laying eggs right away. You want her to do that. So there's old frames and old boxes are optimal, because especially if they've been used, they have all that scent and that aroma that's in there that gives that extra attractant for bees. And it helps increase my ability to get bees. So I got one more hive I need to set up, but before I do that, I have to spray the inside, the front entrance with the Swarm Science, and then inside on top of the frame to get the bees to go in, attract them, because that gives a scent that this is home. That's what that is. So let's go set up the other hive. There, I found a perfect madrone tree to be a perfect stand. Now hopefully it'll attract them, because I've got plenty of open spaces. I've got hollowed out trees. I know there's feral bees around, because I have one tree back here that had a feral hive in it. I'm waiting for another group to move in. I've got a hollow tree down there. And speaking of hollow trees, is when feral bees who live in hollowed out spaces, like in the walls of houses, voids of buildings, or even hollowed out trees, they look for an area that's so big to accommodate their needs. And this is about the size, what they're looking for a void and a space to create their colony. Now I offset this over the front just a little bit, so I have a little entrance up here. Got to move it up a little bit. Yeah, I have an entrance right here where they can go up and get in there and start their stuff. And they're protected. It's up off the ground, because that's what they're looking for, is something that's elevated and up off the ground. So hopefully they'll find this and they will call it home. And then I'll be back. I'll check on it every 3 days. and respray it once a week to for the ones that have not been caught a swarm. We're in the 25th of March right now, first hot weather, and right now is the time that bees start swarming. They'll create some swarm cells, which is new queens. They'll take the old queen, and about a fifth of the hive will leave and go find a new home. They'll send she'll usually go out and they'll hover around a branch, such where you see bees clumped together like this. And then they'll send scouts out looking for a new home, and I'm hoping scouts will find this as they're attracted by that lure. Yeah. Well, I'm Jerry Hansen, your host. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest, keeping it frugal, trying to attract free bees. Yes, free honeybees. I love it, love it, love it. Be safe, always be kind, share the videos. We'll see you guys on my next adventure. Bye-bye now.